guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a nail polish decluttering video. This was not in my plans to do. I was not planning on doing this. I wasn't planning on doing this big of a declutter, but I'm currently working on reorganizing, decluttering my office, and since I keep my nail polish in my office, there was random nail polish everywhere, and it just was a huge thing that needed to be addressed, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of nail polishes, so I thought we would just do a declutter video together. I've been doing decluttering videos for years. I love watching decluttering videos. I love decluttering in itself, like when I'm in the right mood and I have the time, and I am pleased with the amount that I got rid of, and all the nail polish is now up on the wall and not lingering about my office, so perfect. But a little bit of a backstory, if you are new here, you just stumbled across this video. I've been making beauty videos for almost more than 10 years now, and my main focus used to be nail polish. I am on several PR lists, so I get a lot of nail polish in the mail for free to try, but I also just do have a nail polish hoarding, collecting habit, so you'll see that. But yeah, I had to make some ruthless decisions, so let's go ahead and get into the declutter. So like I mentioned, this video was not on my plan of things to do. I stole all of this footage from the office decluttering video, but I was just mainly clearing off this piece of furniture, which had a bunch of PR nail polish, just random polishes. Oh, Mila's here with me. But when I was sorting through everything in the closet, there was random nail polishes. There were some on this table, so I just needed to address it. So I just got to work. I do like to try and declutter as I live life. If I try a nail polish I don't love, or if I get some PR and I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna wear that, I try to declutter as I go. But things just get backed up and I fall in love with new polishes. Some polishes get old and everything just needs a once over every now and then. I feel like I usually do this once a year when things get just so piled up that I have nail polish everywhere. It's necessary to do, so that's what we did today. Something I find really helpful is I order these just like fake nails off of Amazon and I swatch my polishes, and I loved this one. I had to slow down and be like, oh my gosh, look at this. Such a beautiful polish. I will be using that in my next manicure. But just being able to like do a few coats, see what the color looks like, hold it up against my skin tone, see if it's something I would ever wear, just to see the polish outside the bottle really helps me make decisions, especially if I'm trying to compare two different polishes or layer, like I'm doing now, glitter on top of other things to see what I want to keep, what I don't. So that really helps me in the decluttering process as well. So yeah, once I finished my swatch pile, I will go back to the nail polish racks and just make cutthroat decisions based on what I've learned at the swatching session, and just try to get everything organized, try to get all the colors that I've decided to keep in, like these two purples right here. I'm keeping them, but I need to integrate them into the purple shelf. So it's just a lot of shuffling around and such. I also like to shake up the nail polishes and dust them as I go, just because they sit here and I have the window open off and they get dusty, you know. And this is the proper way to store nail polish, just by standing them up and keeping them out of the sun, but they do settle over time and they need to be shaken up. So that's what I try and do when I'm, you know, just going through them, and anything that needs a good shake, I try and give it that, and dust as well. What I really need to do is take all of them off the racks and like give the racks a good dusting as well, but we'll see if we get to that in the office cleaning and decluttering video. But as usual, when I'm done with this, it's always really satisfying, and I'm really pleased with the results and how everything fit together. This is what I'm getting rid of. I made room for a lot more nail polish, and I even have a free shelf, which I'll tell you about in a second. But yeah, this is everything I'm decluttering. Let's go through it. Okay, so I've moved all the ones I'm decluttering into this box, and I thought that I would just sit down and go through them with you. I've done declutters like this in the past, where I just kind of speed through time-lapse the actual decluttering, and then I talk you through what I'm getting rid of and why afterwards. And you guys seem to like it, so we could try it this time. You guys can let me know. I used a lot of glowy products this morning, so if I look crazy, I'm trying things out. So sorry. But anywho, as you saw, I did get rid of some nail polishes. I had to make some cutthroat decisions this time around, but the last nail polish declutter I did, which I can link up in the corner, was a much more like ruthless I had to get rid of a lot of nail polishes. I feel like I'm better throughout the year of pulling the ones that I know I'm never gonna try or that don't suit me, pulling the ones, if I try one that I like better than a similar one, you know? I feel like I've been better about that since that last declutter, but that being said, I still got rid of quite a few. So let's go through them. So you saw me swatch a bunch of Zoya nail polishes. I loved all of them. They seem like really good creamy formulas. I just have so many pinks and so many like preferred favorite pinks that I know I will pick over these. So I'm getting rid of these two. This is Fleur and Zaria, but both beautiful pinks. I did keep that brighter, like milky, creamy pink. That's gonna be my next manicure for sure. Let's stick with Zoya. I did decide to keep a lot of those. You can't even see the nail polish shelves. That's something really annoying that I want to do in here, is lower the nail polish shelves, which like is an easy task. It's just about like taking off all the nail polishes and putting them back on. They could use a dust and the shelves can use a dust anyway, so I might have Bradley help me move the nail polish racks down, but we'll see. But you saw me swatching, I showed you that Zoya Bloom collection with a lot of the pretty glitters. I am keeping all of those to try because they were all so pretty swatched. I did try this one. This is Zoya Amorous. This they sent me last year and it was pretty. I'm weird about blues and it kind of chipped kind of quick, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Pass it on. I think my sister said she wants my Zoya ones. And I think that's it for Zoya. I was kind of ruthless and cutthroat with my Essie ones, which kind of kills me, but also like I just don't reach for them and I have to be realistic about that. I've come to the point where I'm either trying the new nail polish that whoever sends me, like I do love to try the new collections and the new colors, but then I have like the same 20 polishes that I go back to all the time. And I just have to be a little more realistic of what I'm not reaching for. And if I haven't reached for something in years, it's time for it to go so I can make room for the new nail polish that I'm loving. So it hurts to be this ruthless with Essie, but it had to be done. Also, this one just looks old, but I love this one. This is Blossom Dandy. It's a really pretty like light blue hint of a teal situation. It's kind of similar, maybe a little more green, but similar to Gelato on My Mind by OPI, which I will reach for that one every time. I love that one. So also, just given its condition, I'm gonna get rid of it, throw that one away. This one, again, I love, but I never reach for. It's Stirring Secrets. I have so many just like nude, neutral pinks that I reach for over this one. So while I love this one, I'm just gonna get rid of it because I never reach for it. I have things I reach for instead. And then it might shock you, but I'm getting rid of a good handful of my Essie Gel Couture polishes. I love these polishes, and for a while they were my very favorite polishes to do at-home manicures. Before having a child, I would get my nails done pretty regularly, and that just doesn't happen anymore. So I do a lot of at-home manicures, and like through lockdown and all that stuff, like I just was learning, and Essie Gel Couture were my favorite for at-home manicures. I just found them really easy. The tip of the brush is kind of like rounded and wide. It just makes it really, really easy to paint. And so I love these, but I am now more comfortable painting with all sorts of nail polishes. I've practiced a little bit. I am still not good at it, but again, these are just colors that I have other colors I would reach for instead. I love this pale yellow. This is Atelier at the Bay, but I have so many pale yellows from OPI that I prefer more, so I just never reach for it. This bright pink, which is called VI Please, I do love, but again, I'm also weird about like darker pinks. I have like two that I love and I don't really steer from those, so I just never reach for it. This one is called Dress Call, a beautiful lavender. Again, I have so many lavender polishes. This is kind of painful. This is Couture Curator, I don't know. This I love, but it just looks like the color has gone off. Like it's just kind of old, so I'm gonna toss that one. And then this one is like heavily used. I love this one. It is called First Fitting, and now I'm having second doubts because if I'm gonna do an at-home white manicure, is this what I would want? Oh no. Never look back. I didn't do this declutter today. I did it a few days ago and now I'm like, But no, I'm gonna stick with it. I don't remember why I'm getting rid of it, but I'm getting rid of it. And that is it for Essie's. It did open up a lot of room. I needed room on the bottom shelf for all the new Zoyas, so I kind of had to be really cutthroat and just, we'll try those out. And I also like to have a shelf open for the PR that's coming in, so it's like nail polish I want to try, and it's like all right there, so I know like what's new, what I want to try for when I want to do my nails next. It's just always kind of how I've done it, but it does mean I need like a whole shelf open. So I did have to get rid of some nail polish to make that happen. Okay, now for the OPIs. They sent me some of their new collection. I want to keep this, but I'm not going to because like I said, I have so many pale yellows that I love. This is from their spring summer collection. It's called Butterfly. It is a beautiful light yellow with like shimmer in it. It's very, very subtle. You could barely tell on the swatch. It is so pretty. I'm probably gonna see if my sister wants this because yellow glitter is her thing. But it is really pretty and it's painting me to get rid of it, but I have so many creamy light pale yellows that I love that I just like, I'm not even gonna fall in love with this one, you know? Plus I tend to like things without shimmer. Sometimes the shimmer nail polish just bugs me, and so I'm gonna pick the ones I already have and pass that on while it's brand new. This was also from that collection. This is called Snatched Silver. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, why am I getting rid of it? I think because I have something similar, but now I'm like, oh no, was this a mistake? This is a bad idea. It's just so pretty, but I'm gonna trust myself. I am passing on these 3 glitters that were from the winter collection. I love the way they look in theory. Actually, there's 4 of them. Yes, there's 4 of them. I love the way they look in theory, but none, as I swatched them and held the colors like up to my skin, none of them like suited me, and I skipped over them when I was doing winter and fall nail polish last year because I knew that I like, oh, I don't really like that tone on me. So I just always overlooked them, and so I'm just gonna pass them on to somebody else who will love them. I have a friend who I know will love these, so I'm going to give those to her. I don't know why I'm getting rid of this. I love an orange nail polish. I'm probably solely getting rid of it because I have too much orange nail polish. This is Silicon Valley Girl. But now I don't know why I'm getting rid of it. I just have to trust. Past me. Gotta get rid of it and never look back. This I'm passing on just because it's just not my vibe. This is Glazed and Amused. It does look like a glazed donut. If you can see just like the kind of like pinky shimmery vibes. It's just, I don't ever wear polishes like this. I don't love the like metallic look on me. You guys, I have pulled this one out of my getting rid of pile so many times, but then I never use it. This is OPI Funny Bunny. This is one of OPI's like best polishes. It's a white, but it's a little bit of an off-white. So it's not like a bright white, but it's a little bit sheer-er. So if you're somebody who likes like a sheer cream color, you're gonna love this. I don't usually love the sheer one, so I think that's why I'm finally deciding to get rid of it. But I just see it on other people and I love it, and it looks like a really good like pedicure color. But if I ever change my mind, I can go buy it. But I have a weird relationship with this, but I'm just gonna call it and I'm gonna get rid of it. Plus my whites rack is full. So this one I believe was from the winter collection. It's called Chill 'em with Kindness. Again, I just have so many like this. It just has like a bit of kind of like champagne shimmer in there, and I didn't love the swatch of it. Now this I had trouble with. I love this. This is OPI Pop the Baubles. I love the look of this, but some of these glitters from this collection, they were very, like the glitters didn't lay flat, and so it was an unenjoyable experience to wear them. This one just has like, this would be fun for New Year's Eve. It has like black, silver, and gold glitter in there. It's really cute. And I want to keep it, but I know that I'll never reach for it knowing how they had a pink one in the same collection and I loved the way it looked, but it just was unenjoyable. So I passed that one on, and then I think this one was still lingering and I'm passing this on. Okay, these two I cannot believe I'm getting rid of, but I have to. This is Rose of Light, which if you've watched past declutters of mine and just videos, you know that it's one of my favorites. It used to be a really beautiful like rose gold silvery glitter. It's completely dried up now. It is no good, and it's like beyond. I have nail polish thinner. It's by OPI. It works really, really well. I can link it down below. I usually have to use it. I use it a lot on glitters that like have firmed up over the years. Like the orange glitter I use for every Halloween, my like October 1st nails, Orangey Fantastic from the Coca-Cola collection. Every year I have to put some of that in there and like kind of get it working again. So it does work really well, but like this was just beyond, like it's gone. She's dead. Rest in peace to Rose of Light. So beautiful. I got so much good use out of it. So that's going in the trash, and it hurts my soul, but it just has to be. And then the same with this one. My voice is a little Norse. That one is so gross in there. That is so gross. This one was more of like a dark silver. I loved it on top of, I had like a green color that I loved the combo, and I did love this for a while, and I'm sad to see it go. I think that they still make this one, so maybe I can just replace it, but this one is beyond saving. It's just crusty and nasty in there, so it's gotta go in the trash. I'm trying to be more realistic with the glitters that like I just cannot use anymore. And Rainbow Connection from the Muppets collection is kind of getting to that place, but I will never get rid of it. You will have to pry it from my cold dead hands. It's too good. It is too good. And then the last one I have in my box is Scorpio Seduction. This was from last year's fall winter collection, which was like the horoscope one, which I thought was so fun. A lot of them were super shimmery. This is really, really beautiful. I'm just never gonna wear it. Like I kept it because I was like, that is stunning, but I'm just never gonna reach for it. I'm gonna see if I have a Scorpio friend who wants to have this. What's a Scorpio? I'm good with knowing when some horoscopes are, like with their birthdays if I have friends, but I don't know if I have any Scorpio friends. I gotta look into it. But yeah, beautiful, if you can see, but I just don't need it. So I'm passing it on. But okay, that is everything I'm getting rid of. Let me give you a look at the shelves where they stand now. Alrighty, so here are the finished decluttered shelves. It's looking pretty good. So I do have this rack here open, mostly. I do have the polish I'm wearing now. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna keep it. I told you I'm weird about pinks. I do like it, I just, you know. So that's in limbo right now. But yeah, here's everything. We're not gonna go through everything. If you want that, watch my last nail polish declutter. To be honest, I just don't have it in me. It would be a lot to look at, memorize, and go through, but OPI takes up most of my collection. But then I have my Essies down here, into my Essie Gel Couture, into my Zoya. I have some random ones. I love these two from Olive and June. This camera does not focus. These two glitters, and I love this Lisa Frank one. It is kind of drying up, so I added some nail polish thinner, but love that one. This Julep 4th of July one is so cute. This is a random one. I don't know what that's doing there. That needs sussing out. But then it goes into my Infinite Shine ones that I have. I just wanted to keep those separate, just basically because of the silver tops. But yeah, that is my finished, decluttered, mostly organized besides this random teal polish collection. Okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have done decluttering videos for my entire time here on YouTube. I have a whole playlist. I can link it up in the corner. Makeup, nail polish, like skincare products, kitchen declutters, I have so many different declutters. So check that out. But yeah, thanks for decluttering with me today. Again, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to, I'll have my face up here. You can subscribe, as well as some other videos down here that you might enjoy, you may have missed. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.